Welcome back to Tree Fight. It's Tree Fight.
Last 2 seconds of tree fight.
Yeah.
Maybe the last one round.
Yeah,
of tree
one
fight.
round of tree fight. Actually, no, we're going to stretch it out over the course of a 60-minute episode.
We'll find a way.
We do really cinematic turns in combat.
Nico, I just need to say this because you did this last week, and it's like my biggest pet peeve.
What did I do?
In gaming,
Tell me.
it's when like the fight's almost over. You know the enemy's like just about dead,
Thinking too much about
and you
it.
start thinking about all your other actions to take.
This is my
just
thing.
hit it.
Because the majority of my spells and cantrips and everything is 2 actions. And then I'm left with 1 action where I can't really do much. So I always think too hard about that.
You should get a shield
I should get a shield, eh? Maybe.
or a buckler.
Do shields
Maybe.
interfere with? I guess you guys are divine casters, so shields never really interfered. But I know
There's no interfering with casting now.
Okay, it's
you
not
don't
like
need a
first
free
edition
hand,
where
yeah.
there was the fucking table with all the percentages.
You no longer need a free hand. Yeah.
The only issue is I'm holding that battle medic's baton in one hand. However, I don't need to have that staff anymore. It gives me days. That's kind of nice, but like the whole hand just to be able to cast days is like
And I think it's like
Kinda
once
stinky.
per day, right? Or is it just,
No, I can
it just
use
adds
it.
the cantrip?
I mean, you can also get a
Okay.
buckler.
Yeah, buckler.
a
you
buckler
don't
might
have to
be
have a free hand.
something like that might be the idea moving forward.
You know what though? Do you need a free hand to do battle medicine?
I don't know.
Because if you do, then you can't even use this.
I would imagine so, because if you don't have a free hand, how are you doing the medicine?
You're holding or wielding a healer's
Yeah, you are
toolkit.
holding or wearing a healer's toolkit. So this is what I'll say. I have never once reaped any benefits from the staff. Never used any of. I haven't used days from it yet. I don't think. But yeah, it seems like I would need to have my healer's toolkit. Is that?
You can wear it, and then when you need to use it, it's like a part of using it.
Oh,
But like,
Yeah.
wouldn't it make sense that you can make magical gestures with the staff?
He's
Right,
not.
like
battle
you-
medicine is not magic.
Oh, right. Sorry.
He's just putting a Band-Aid on your bone.
Yeah,
Like,
but
that's
but
that's
if
all
I-
he's doing.
Is it a cute one, like a little?
Yeah, it's got a Hello Kitty Band-Aid.
I mean, if you need to be wearing it, like I'm fine with you being like he has like the satchel.
yeah.
Like
It's
you
not
need
like I'm gonna
Yeah,
keep
no,
that
most
hand on
people
my
wear their
baton
tools.
while I'm only one hand applying first aid to someone.
Yeah.
I feel like you run up to someone and you're ruffling through your bags.
Yeah,
and
like
everything.
it's like your esoterica. It's you. Like you need a free hand to use it, but it doesn't take up the hand.
I'm so glad I've never critically failed the esoterica. It's so bad when that happens.
Don't you just like waste time fumbling?
I
around?
lose the turn. Yeah,
Oh.
The whole turn?
it's something like that. I get
Or the
I
action.
get stunned.
Oh my god!
All right. Well, we ended last session fighting trees. Let's start this new session fighting trees.
Let's fight some trees.
Nico, you had some time to think. You had a whole week, in fact.
Whole week to think.
What does Mathis want to do?
What am I thinking about again? I'm just
Oh.
kidding. Mathis, opening this up, is going to sprint to Knick-Knack's aid. So I'm going to use Doctor's Visitation, which lets me move straight up to him and administer first aid. So we went over this a little bit offline. Administering first aid, I have to roll a 17 on him just because his current dying value plus 15. Right?
Yeah. So roll 7 or
Yeah.
higher.
All right.
Please be 6.
Please be 6.
Please be 6. Please be 6.
It's actually a 9.
Fuck.
Thank
Well,
you.
But there's no dot to identify it. So do we really?
There is a dot, actually. There is a dot right there to
Yeah,
identify
this is
it.
my
This is
dice.
my most visible die as well. So
So
I
what do
really
I do
know
with
what
it?
I roll on
Do I
this one.
decrease my dying by
You
1?
are dying
You
0.
are unconscious and stable.
You are
Okay.
not
So
dying.
I go to wounded and I'm
Yeah.
unconscious.
You
Yeah.
wounded 2, right? Or
2.
is- Yeah.
I don't know.
Actually,
I think once you recover from dying, your wounded goes up by 1
1.
only.
Okay.
Yeah, but when he goes into dying, he goes dying
2.
plus wounded. Yeah.
Yeah.
where is unconscious?
No.
Is that your whole
Once
turn?
per hour
No, it's 2.
with my battle. That was only 2 actions. With my battle medic's baton, I can do battle medicine again on someone that's already immune.
I wouldn't waste it. Just
Once
save
per
it.
hour.
Once per
Once
hour.
per hour.
That's not that wasteful. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to get the fight music going back? up?
Alternatively, though, why wouldn't you just use battle medicine again?
Mhm.
Why stabilize him and then heal
Well,
him?
because I used it already on him
Yeah.
once this fight.
But I mean, why worry
only
about
1
it? I'm
hour.
telling you.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you're
no.
gonna heal him instead of stabilize. Why bother stabilizing?
This enemy has like 4 hit points
That's
left.
what you're saying.
Yeah,
Okay. He also just has 4 hit points left.
Yeah.
You can just
You
deal with
actually
the heals
don't know that
after.
for sure.
he'll be fine.
He'll be fine. You'll be fine. Whatever.
We got one more action.
I already did what I did. Got one more action. Who's getting guidance? Ilrune got it last week, so he doesn't get it again. Knick-Knack, you got it already. So, Igzy.
I get some guidance.
Do well. Plus 1.
Did someone move my character? I should
You
be
did.
flanking. Did I?
Oh,
I might have when I was typing.
You
Yeah.
might have moved
Yeah.
it. Nico,
But I was flanking.
get the music started back
You want
up.
that music again?
For this,
for the last
for the
attack of the combat.
climatic conclusion.
Yeah.
Iggsy, you're up.
Do you have something like really overdone, like super?
Ooh, you know what is
Super
interesting?
overdone.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
So-
know what? This seems like good for.
So Adam, I would say the tree
Castle Siege
is it going to
Carnage.
smack him? But the tags that guidance has is only cantrip and concentrate. It doesn't have manipulate. So the
Okay.
tree doesn't get to attack.
It already. I mean, he used the attack of opportunity.
Oh yeah,
Or-
I kind of destroyed this guy.
or no, it was a
it
separate
crit
attack.
John. Oh no,
Yeah.
that was a slowed attack.
Yeah.
It crit
I
John.
mean, it never would have been able to hit him.
What
It's
an
it's
aggressive
beyond his range.
No, it's within 10 feet.
No, I think because of on the angle, he's technically 15 feet away.
No, there's no. You don't do diagonals for
Okay.
reach.
Well, we're good.
Anyway, my turn.
In case you were wondering, this sound set is called Carnage.
Yeah.
Is that just like fire?
It's nothing.
It's nothing. It's dead silent. It's fucking totally broken.
Alright, Iggsy, go for it.
Okay, I'll spend an action to devise. That's what I do. It's an 11 on the die, so I'll cash it in 22 against an off-guard target.
That'll hit.
And this will probably kill it, hopefully. With 11 points of slashing.
And the tree falls.
Yeah!
The most anticlimactic music we've ever heard.
Yeah.
The music's ramping up right now. There's only so
tree
much I can
goes
control.
down.
Let's go.
We are out of combat. So
There it is. There it is. Yeah, we did it.
as the tree falls, who runs up to heal Knick-Knack? Because he's stable, but you're not conscious,
I
right?
can just
Nah.
release the burst harm.
Okay, so you run up and harm. Oh, you do burst harm.
Yeah.
I reflexively flinch, but I'm like, oh wait, that doesn't.
It feels good.
I was like,
Feels
oh,
good.
that's so weird.
Yeah,
It
this one feels a
good.
little different.
Sorry.
I also overstated the danger of messing up this. I'm just off guard. Makes me off guard.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
not that bad.
30,
I thought it was like you lose your fucking turn. I was like, oh.
You spend so long looking at your bag, you fall in the bag.
Yeah.
I can start doing
All right,
some.
Knick-Knack, you wake up.
How much healing did I get?
He's doing the burst right now.
I'm just double checking his shit. Yeah, 2d8 healing
2d8.
now.
Yeah. A 2d10. You took harming hands.
Oh yeah, good call.
Yes.
Oh boy.
You start to hear the birds again as the fight subsides.
One of those is an 8.
The other one's not an 8.
Is it a 1?
It is a 1.
So I get 9 hit points. back.
It's cool. That's all I need, man.
we all get 9 hit points back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love that.
I have a couple of oils of unlife.
I think we just
Just take like 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah, we take some
Oh
time.
yeah.
we're not in a rush here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is
no.
what we're gonna do. I'm already cursed, but when I refocus, it goes away. So, John, we're gonna nudge the scales on you. You're gonna get 10 HP.
Okay.
Then, sorry, Knick-Knack is gonna get 10 HP. Then I'm going to treat wounds on you as well.
Oh, Adam, what's
Oh,
the DC of the crit effect?
Do it. Sorry, I
Like,
accidentally
like
canceled
the one
my
that made me
Overwatch aura.
sickened.
Do you want me to try for 20?
Yeah, go for
I would
it,
say be
bud.
the
I have a
class
plus
DC.
10. 50-50.
Of the
Is it 50?
tree.
I'll take it.
Plus 1
Okay.
from my
Because I got a wretch and make a
baton.
check to not
No,
be
that's actually
sickened.
Oh,
included
you're
in
fine. We'll
plus
say
Oh, okay.
Eventually, you'll get it in 20 minutes. Like,
Fuck it.
He
John,
can help you. He can help you.
help me. I'm gonna try to do a DC 20 treat wound on Knick-Knack.
All right, I'll aid you.
Do it. Just do it.
Okay, I'm used to failing these anyways, so
The die will be cast.
the die will be cast.
I think the only way you can crit
Did you help me?
What's my DC? I think it's DC
Well, I don't know.
15, I think, just to aid.
yeah.
for medicine. I got a 14.
Oh baby! So you get, since I'm doing the 20,
Mm-hmm.
it's a what is it normally? It's like plus 10, and then I get an additional 5.
No, it's when you do it. It's a number of D8.
No, I'm saying like the flat bonus I get from my medic dedication.
I
It's an
think you-
additional 5 at 20.
Yeah, I think so. So I think you.
So
give
what is the normal bonus? I think is 10.
10. Yeah.
2d8 plus 10 on a success.
Yeah,
For
so this would be
expert.
plus 15. So now
Ooh.
2d8 plus 15. So, oh wow, 13 or sorry, 12
12 plus 15.
plus 15.
27.
That's a juicy
Big
deal.
heal.
That's
That's
big
a
heal.
good heal. That was my best heal yet. I
I'm
think.
10 hit points off full. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Do you want to nudge me, or do you need to?
I'll have to do.
He's
the
got to
whole-
refocus.
I'd have
That
to
would
do
take
the whole
another 10 minutes anyway.
But
so
I can treat wounds on myself though.
Because
I'm at 37.
Wounds on
What are-
myself.
What are you at, Ryan?
50 out of 54.
You got yourself over there. Man. I can do a nudge the scale on you, John, and then heal myself.
Yeah.
Tree wounds myself. So I'll do that. You're back at full at 46. That'll give you 10. And then I'll do a tree wounds on myself. For fuck's sake. So do I target the 20? Help me, Ryan, with this, by the way.
No, because he's gonna do himself. He just fucked himself. Actually, he just crit failed himself.
Did you?
Did you actually?
I think so.
Okay.
Oh my
So
god.
I guess we will
I
be doing a
was
third
looking
round
at
of
his
healing.
face, and I'm like, that's the face of a man who just fucking stabbed himself in the dick.
Well, sorry, it's not a crit fail.
Oh, okay. This is very
So
sinister.
DC 15.
What's with the music?
We're trying new things out this week.
Oh, okay.
Starting with the
So-
Carnage soundtrack that was absolutely nothing. But
So yeah,
I can't wait to
just
fucking
don't heal
try and
myself.
sync
It
that
wasn't a
audio.
crit fail.
Yep.
Fuck me, asshole.
oh, I'm glad I'm not editing this
Yeah.
episode.
If you've never edited a podcast, getting those fucking sound effects
Yup.
to line up with shit is the hardest part right now.
Yep.
Yeah, I would need to roll a natural one to crit fail.
Okay, so what's going on with you then?
He's just sad.
You just didn't get the heal?
You just
yeah,
failed.
He's
so I
just
got
sad.
a. Oh, sorry, that would have been an aid. I would have aided you last time, but
Doesn't
I
matter.
forgot my second condition's removed now.
It's fine.
Didn't matter.
17. Wait, you targeted a 20 DC. You rolled a 17.
Plus 10.
You had 10, 27. He would have aided
29.
29.
Or 28. with the
Ah,
eight,
that's
so
what
it
you're
doesn't-
saying.
Yeah.
Wasn't gonna
almost-
crit, no.
That would have been crazy.
you. Yeah.
If I
It was-
targeted 15,
It was
though.
close though.
Yeah.
15, it would have.
15 it would have. But I don't know. I think it's better to do the 20 than it is to crit the 15, is it?
Is everyone back at full
Who knows?
now?
I'm doing my heal right now.
I did
Can
not
you
lose
help,
health.
Can you help me with my
That's
heal?
good.
Ryan?
I fixed his
yeah,
shield
I'll
while they're
aid
doing
you.
this.
Oh wait, no, because I was healing. I was trying to heal myself, so I would have taken the 10 minutes, right? Or is
Okay,
this a
fine.
separate one?
Fine, I'll do it myself.
I didn't get the 20. I got 17.
No.
It's okay.
No.
That's okay.
Well, you should just stop and like you
Guys, we got another 10 minutes?
Yeah.
We got an additional
Oh
10
my
minutes.
God.
30 minutes? Are we
I
okay
don't-
with stopping 30
Yeah,
minutes?
sure.
Yeah,
after the
it's
tree
totally
fight?
fine. It's
Okay.
100% fine. We've got lots of time.
We do lost.
We think we have lots of time.
Okay, beautiful. I'm in. I'm full.
What's it called? Can we loot these bodies, Adam?
Yeah, there's nothing on them.
Oh, did we already cover that?
So, yeah, so it's a waste of time.
No,
That's great.
I mean we didn't cover it, but if you go loot like
Shoulda
the
went
Can I
through
try and
Bramble.
match the heads that I have to these bodies?
yeah, you actually can find the bodies that match up.
Oh.
Wow.
Are there any Is there anything like notable about them? Like, do they carry like adventurers?
No,
Like-
looking at them, they look like peasants.
Oh,
That
There's
were just
random people that
random
were
people that happen to
decapitated.
be in the woods that got jumped by red caps.
if you guys could see fucking Ryan's face.
I'm seeing his dice, which is just as bad.
What are you
I
doing
got
over there?
so I finally got my heal check off because I did.
2.5 hours later.
yeah. Yeah, so we can take 10 more
you just
minutes.
see him, you see
Yeah.
his med kit open. There's gauze
Yeah.
everywhere.
Well, so I got.
How do I do
So I did pick up the continual recovery treat. So my treat wounds, I'm only immune for 10 minutes instead of an hour. Tried it again, got the check, but I healed myself for 2 hit points and I'm down 4.
That's fine. Just
You'll
deal
be
with it.
fine.
It's
You
fine.
don't need the 2.
You're gonna be okay.
You'll be fine.
It's just frustrating.
Of course.
I fixed your shield, by the way.
Oh, thank
Did
you.
you guys make a
Yeah.
check for that?
Yeah, I rolled 18, like 20. The DC's 14.
Okay.
It's a level 0
How long
item,
does it
so
take to fix it?
10 minutes.
10 minutes, okay. Yeah, so you match up the heads to the bodies, but in terms of like loot, nothing that.
These I'm gonna sneeze. These trees.
Yeah, there's a sneeze.
Oh, he didn't sneeze.
Oh,
He's
he
fighting
lost
it, though.
these.
He's fighting
Okay.
it.
I'm good. I shook it off.
Yeah, you find an orb of dragonkind. On
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Would I know if there's anything valuable about these trees or their bark?
No.
No. So this was just total fuck
You
off.
guys
Should have went around.
should went around.
Yep.
Okay.
Can we just
It's
keep
okay.
the bodies then?
No, why?
What you
Yeah.
can do with them?
I'm a necromancer.
What
This
we
is
lost.
No,
good,
you're
it's
not.
normal.
You're a necromancer in training.
What we've lost in time, we've gained in experience.
We'll give
Yeah.
them to Berlin.
On to the next.
Or revive him right here, or we move on. Come on, nut up or shut up.
Revive him. We're gonna revive him.
How are you gonna transport the bodies back though? Like those are they're like
Can they? Go
Yeah,
in
like
the-
on my wagon.
in the
that I
Can they go in the bag?
Yeah, they're
Oh my
they're
God.
not.
They'll take up the entire
Do
bag.
they count as 25 bulk or less?
Yeah.
I think
Normal humanoids are like 30 plus bulk.
So let's
Yeah.
cut them
Oh,
up. Let's
never
cut them
mind.
up into
Okay.
pieces that are less
Jesus.
than 25.
Yeah.
All right, let's.
And what we
this
don't
is-
have, we don't need to take.
Right,
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna-
leave the heads here.
I'll punt one of the heads.
Do you-
in
Actually,
frustration.
no, I'm gonna keep them in case we run into a red cap and maybe we can make a trade.
okay.
I did overestimate. It is about 6 bulk for a medium creature, though, which is
Yeah.
still a lot.
I could carry all 4 of these bodies.
Yeah, and then nothing else.
I just
later?
want to say I could. So
It was an option.
Right,
It
so
was.
after
6 bulk
like,
though.
2-3 hours, how long were you guys stopping to
yeah,
heal up?
30,
Yeah.
35 hours.
35
I think we were
hours.
here.
I was like
30
40
minutes, right?
40
What a
minutes?
detour in the
We were here for a
adventure.
total of 30 minutes, I think.
Okay.
30
maybe
or 40?
Maybe 40.
40.
We're gonna say 45 minutes. Let me just mark that down.
Let me just
Oh.
mark that down. Roll it a couple die.
We got the bad
You
ending.
guys continue on. You get back on the path. You continue. You encounter these trees maybe 2 hours after like setting off down the path.
Okay.
You continue for another couple hours. Maybe you break for lunch. Continue after that. Maybe at like 1 or 2 in the afternoon, you come to another clearing. As you start to enter the clearing, you can hear almost like singing. It's like a raspy voice. So it's just like yeah, not quite like that.
It's a bit pitchy.
It's just some weird, almost like a funeral hymn.
Like a haunting hymn?
Can I make an esoteric lore check and see if I...
Sure,
is-
you can roll that before you tell me the results. So let me finish
Like the
it.
Halo song?
Yeah, it's
Oh.
There's a...
great acoustics.
I sincerely doubt this, but there's like an Irish monster that I know about that like... I think it's called like the Washing Woman.
It's
I
not
don't
the
know.
it's not the
yeah,
Washington.
okay.
I don't think they put the Irish monster
I
in the
can
undead
assure you-
campaign.
They might. It's an undead
Maybe.
monster.
Is
Don't
it
they
like-
washing out in
It's
the
an
middle of
undead
the
monster,
forest?
and it's in a Fey forest, and Fey are classically themed around like
Oh,
old
like
Irish
the,
fairy
the
tales.
Danon?
So,
Okay,
Fucking fly.
before you tell me your result, so you guys hear this like singing. As you enter the clearing, a step pyramid comes into view. What?
class-
What do you mean a step
classically a
pyramid?
step pyramid.
It's like a pyramid
Oh, no,
with like
step
steps
pyramid.
on,
Yeah,
on
yeah.
every side. That
Oh,
lead
like
up.
the sort of like old Amazon, not Amazonian.
Like
Mayan?
step like
Mayan.
Yeah.
STEPPE?
STEP.
STP.
So
A step-
a,
it's
a
a pyramid
pyramid
with
with a
steps.
staircase.
Yeah.
But it has a staircase on each
It-
like
yeah,
face.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. It's not a
Um,
fully pyramidal pyramid. It's
Yeah. It's not smooth.
You guys
Yeah.
walk in, you see this pyramid. It's looks pretty old. It's maybe 30, 35 feet high. You can see 3 humanoid creatures on the pyramid that are singing. Let me
show you a source of picture.
yeah, can you guys group up on this map so I can move you to the
Yeah, sure, why not?
I love Ryan
Ryan
moved
walks
away.
away from the group.
I thought we
were going.
I was the only one not part of the group.
Everyone was grouped up in this fight except for Ryan, and he walked away.
Fucking classic.
Oh,
I
man.
misjudged the group point.
We should all move to Igsy.
I'm gonna.
That's a good friend, by the way. You should see. You should see that instead
I
of hanging
appreciate
out with
that.
all the people that were already here, he's like, "Oh, we're not together. Let me go get to him."
Yeah, yeah.
I put you guys. If you guys want to just fix yourself on the map, so you can put yourself where you want.
How did you copy us in a vomit of a,
It's
a
because
token stack?
the map size was different between the maps.
Oh.
I'll take the lead with the defend action.
Sure. So you guys come out. You see this pyramid looks ancient. You can see what appears to be 3 humanoid creatures that are letting out this perfect hymn. Thank you, Nico.
I think humanoid is a little generous, given the photos that we can see.
I-
At their glowing fucking red
So-
eyes.
Well, you know, they got
They're
2 arms,
definitely
2
undead
legs,
as
a
you see
body,
them.
and a head.
Yeah.
Adam, I fought this creature before, but I'm not going to metagame this.
Do you know what it is?
I think so.
Don't say it.
Should have said nothing, Andrew.
I fought this in another campaign.
You can see all these
So I
creatures.
think I know what's going to happen. But
they're
not
standing-
no metagaming.
They're standing at different levels of the pyramid, and they're just moaning this song out.
Moaning?
Could they not?
This is. I know this is the best music.
This is the best I
got. The one closest to you.
Moaning the song out.
They're not in good rhythm.
I love. Also, by the way, Nico is laughing so hard the whole fucking table is.
Listen, I got all of the heavy equipment.
No,
right
I know,
next to
I know,
me.
I know.
I don't know if that says more about the table than
Yeah.
about Nico.
The table
Yeah.
can fall apart.
Well,
at
we
any
had to
second.
cut out the side stabilizer like stripe so we could put it in your car, right? We had to.
Yeah.
So it's not as stable as it used to
This
be.
is a jury rigged table.
All 3 of these creatures, they'll draw their swords as you approach the pyramid, and the one closest to you lets out, "Leave our pyramid. We want no business with you."
Well, it wasn't a trade deal, dog. So
I mean, What's in the pyramid?
Yeah.
Why should we leave?
I want to know.
Should we go in?
But there's also the question of like, what's the point?
That's
Oh,
all.
they-
Yeah. Like, if they're here, they got to be guarding something.
Yeah, I mean, if we were gonna choose either like investigate the pile of rooted corpses or a pyramid, I would have chose the pyramid.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I knew these were options.
Yeah. If you put it on a scale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The pyramid wins.
So I guess if we were gonna investigate that, of course we gotta investigate this.
Real quick. So I rolled a 22 on my esoteric lore to recognize these creatures. Sorry, not 22, 25.
You would know that these creatures are Cairn Whites.
Cairn Whites.
Can I roll?
What would I actually know about them?
First off, Andrew, are these what you thought they were?
I don't remember the name of them. I'll tell you when we're if we
Okay.
fight them. They're based on their abilities.
You got 24, you said?
25 was my roll.
25, okay, that's just a regular success. What do you want to
Okay.
know about them?
Well, can I get a little bit of just like their background, like what they are, and then like one mechanical thing, or is that mutually exclusive?
Yeah, I can give you some background. I just gotta
Look it up.
Yeah.
Just gotta hit it in Google real
Yeah.
quick to
Yeah.
get the background of these things.
I got a 21 if there's any like religious symbology in the pyramid.
You don't see anything like that. For these whites, you would know they're typically like guardians of tombs, barrows, crypts. And they tend to like they defend it like religiously till they die.
Okay.
Well, we are in front of a pyramid.
Yeah.
So it is religious.
Well,
No.
no, but
Could be.
there might be an opportunity for a little bit of conversation here.
That's true.
At the same token, do they have any special abilities?
Special abilities. Yes. You would know if you get hit by their sword or a claw attack they make, they'll drain your life. And I think that's only against living creatures.
Great.
Beautiful.
Not an issue. Not an
Let me
issue.
double check that. Oh yeah, if it damages a living creature with its sword or its claw attack, you gotta give me a fortitude save or some bad things
Okay.
happen. Get
Ryan, do you
drained.
technically count as living?
I will stay
Yeah,
in
he
the
does.
back.
But I have a good fortitude save.
I will
That's
stay in
true.
the back.
You cannot force me in the front again.
We
I
can
did it
though.
myself last time though.
As you
We
guys are,
can
like, you guys are
though,
kind of
I
like,
did
I'm assuming you're
myself.
sharing this with the group, but like what these things are,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and the same ones like I said leave.
Part of me really wants to say, like, what master do you serve?
Yeah, shock them.
Yeah. That's what I say.
We always get rewarded when we try to talk.
Yeah, I know. We'll
Yeah.
we'll try. What master do you serve? Who lies here?
That is none of your concern. Leave.
Well, if we are going to stumble across his barrow, we may as well pay our respects. Diplomacy?
Give me a diplomacy check.
And we're robbing. We are robbing the tomb.
Okay, that's going to be a 27.
It's pretty good.
Wow. Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
quite good at that,
Yeah.
As I said, I diplome
the
and I
thing.
deceive.
With a 27, he responds, "Leave us. The master wishes not to be disturbed. If you leave now, we will cause you no harm."
Allow me to confer with my associates.
Master's got to have some good money. In
Yeah, that's what
Do
I'm
we-
thinking.
He
Go.
does saying that like the he doesn't wish to be disturbed. Is he like if we fight these things and try and go in the pyramid? Because this guy, like whoever's buried there, decide to not be buried there anymore?
If you're asking me if I know,
No idea, man.
I don't know.
Can
do I
we
think we're going to
tell-
wander?
Tomb's got loot.
I got a question. Based off of this pyramid, is there any like symbology around it? Is there
I
any?
already looked for like religious.
Yeah.
symbols.
You did, and there was nothing.
No, you don't. Yeah, you're not sure.
What about
There's
the
not like
zombies
a-
themselves? What are they wearing?
They're whites.
Just whites?
They're wearing looks like some sort of like leather armor. They have long swords.
Okay, so
Nothing like
Culturally, does this tower stand out as abnormal, or is it within the vogue?
Yeah.
Give me a
for-
society check.
Yeah, I would like to know.
Yeah, you can do that.
what
I
these
don't.
are.
I don't society.
Oh, I got a +6. to
I
these.
society often. Not on
5?
this- Not on this roll, I don't.
You-
18.
With an 18, you would know this pyramid would have made sense, like, you know, a century or two ago. but now a lot of those customs have been lost.
So it's really old,
Mhm.
which means there's got to be really good stuff.
Yeah, there's always good stuff. The older it is, the gooder
Did
the
I say a
stuff.
century? I meant a millennia ago.
Oh, even better stuff.
We're gonna get 3 undead to stop us from that.
You're telling me
Come
3
on.
crypt whites have been sitting here for a millennia on the good shit?
Karen-
We're not gonna
Yeah.
fuck them up?
Yeah.
Karen
Whites,
Karen
whatever.
Whites?
Fuck them off.
Come on.
They don't have a ranged weapon on them, do they? It's just their swords.
You can see. Do they have a ranged weapon? You don't see a
Like,
bow.
they don't have a crossbow
You don't
or
see like a
anything?
bow, crossbow, sling.
Perfect.
Yes.
You see an AK-47 strapped.
Oh,
on it.
jeez.
Yeah.
I didn't know they had that on them.
So can I just say,
Leave us. Go bother Iron Taviah.
absolutely we will leave you.
Oh, do they know?
But we just need to pass through north of here. And for the people that can't see the map, north brings us closest to one of the staircases. We need to pass through north of here. Please allow us to walk cleanly.
So you can actually see there's an so
Yeah,
the
the
stairs
entrance
lead
is
up. The
close
entrance
to
is
us.
at the bottom there. You can't
That's-
see anything in there because it kind of curves, but
Yeah,
the entrance is like
But
dead
we,
ahead.
we don't want to go into we need to
Right.
deal with what's on
Kill
top.
them
feeling
and
like
then go
there's a
Yeah,
few
'cause
more
you-
inside.
You guys can see the path continues on the other side of the pyramid. So he thinks for a couple seconds and then he says, "Fine,
How
but we're watching you."
Yeah, I know you are.
how high up are the blocks
Each
between each staircase? Because there's a staircase up, but there's also blocks.
about 30 feet or 10 feet between each one. So the top
Okay.
one's about 30 feet.
So you need the stairs to go up,
You need the stairs,
but
yeah.
not to go down. I guess. You
Yeah.
just feel like falling
Yeah.
down.
Mhm.
Okay, good to know.
Okay. So
I'm just gonna walk on the
Yeah.
west side of the group here.
so this is
Yeah.
basically just for clarity. So I'm moved up. I'm sort of 10 feet away from the stairs where I'm standing currently, the nearest staircase to get up. My plan is basically I'm gonna give you a signal, which I think is just gonna be me. I'm gonna slap Ilrune on the ass, and then I'm gonna run up the stairs.
What is it? And then
That's
Ilrune-
the symbol
That's
you
the
decided to go
I
with.
think that's the best signal.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's time to go, babe.
Let's go,
I
babe.
misunderstand. I'm like, not now, kid.
Not now. That's great.
Wrong
Okay.
cheek.
So where do you get? They're eyeing you down. Where do you get when you slap them on the ass? And we'll roll initiative from there.
I would say where I'm currently standing, that's where I would slap him on the ass.
I don't want to be the closest one to the entrance
You can move
for
elsewhere.
whatever monstrosity.
What, you think he's gonna
coming
come out?
out. Someone might.
Ooh, was in my
Surely there's a couple
Yeah.
more people.
Who's
defending
slapping
inside
ass
there.
outside my pyramid?
Yeah.
without my permission.
Okay.
All right. Anything?
rolling?
Okay, everyone roll
Yeah.
initiative.
Is that it? We're getting into it now, eh?
Mhm.
This is so stupid.
Why have I lost the Overwatch
Oh, that was a
aura?
bad roll.
Hello? Oh, the Overwatch aura is back. It disappeared and then it returned.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Ilrune, you're at the top. What did you get?
13.
Yikes.
Bro, he slapped you.
Oh, he wasn't expecting the. He's expecting the shoulder tap, not the ass slap. Iggsy, what'd you get?
22.
It's pretty good.
It's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad.
11 on the die.
Mathis, what'd you get?
I got a 25.
And then Knick-Knack.
27.
That's good. Not good, because one of the whites got a 30.
Uh-oh.
That's okay. It's only one of them.
27. All right, so the first white, it's the one at the back here.
They're the farthest away.
The farthest away. It is going to. Whoa! I have everyone selected. I'm moving.
Oh,
everyone.
please don't.
Oh, no.
Everyone starts running.
whoa.
That white is going to. Just want to double check its movement speed.
Pull out the AK.
50 feet, perfect. Yeah, pulls out its AK.
50?
I'm kidding.
Oh my god.
It gets up to there, moves up 25 feet. Then it is going to let out.
A scream. Some sort of shout.
It starts chanting that low, haunting melody that you heard as you were approaching. Every living creature.
Yeah, yeah.
So that makes you
Yeah,
injured,
yeah,
Ryan.
yeah.
Please give me a will saving throw.
I never roll saves well.
No.
Never.
What'd
I
you get?
never roll a good save. I got 14.
All right, what'd you get, Ryan?
16.
All right, that's failures. You were each frightened too.
Awesome. That
Okay.
came out
No cause for
aggressive.
alarm.
All
Gonna
right,
come in clutch
That's a
already.
3 action.
No, we are specifically alarmed.
that is the creature's turn.
Mm-hmm.
I should begin the encounter. So yeah, he moved up, lets out that thing for his last 2 actions. That's his turn. Knick-knack, you're up.
Okay. What is the
My bonus isn't even bad. I should never roll saves well. I
What
never
is,
roll saves well.
comparing it to the will DC of the creatures. Oh, it's your individual will DCs that I do this against.
Which is currently lower right now.
Yeah.
So
Sweet. What are your will DCs?
17 for me right now.
Mine got lowered to 19.
19. Okay. I'm going to. Do you think no cause for alarm? It's 3 actions.
What is it?
I would prefer not to be frightened. It's up
That's
to you
fair.
though, right?
Okay. I took a feat last level that lets me make a diplomacy check against their will save DCs.
Okay.
If I succeed, their frightened goes down 1. If I crit, it goes down 2.
Okay.
So
imagine-
by the end of our next turn, even if you only succeed, we're not going to be frightened
Yeah.
by the end of our next turn. So
Okay. This is diplomacy check. 19. Both of you.
19. Okay.
I think I succeed against both of you.
you
Yeah, so
succeed.
you-
So I'm frightened 1 now.
Yeah. That is my whole turn.
Okay, so your frightened goes down.
Frightened
For
one.
Yeah, and then I will be 0 by the end of my turn. So thank you.
Yeah.
What a turn. Knick-knack
Okay.
going on the support.
Yeah.
Support Knick-Knack.
Love it.
this Karen White.
I feel like frightened is going to be an ability. It's something that comes up often.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do have clear mind prepared, but it's like a counteract effect.
Mm-hmm.
15, 20.
Got nothing.
That's a double diagonal DM
How is it a double diagonal?
because it moved diagonally for the first step.
Also, it fell 10 feet.
Yeah.
Is it how did it fall 10 feet?
Look at the line that you drew. Each of the blocks is 10 feet. It
Yeah.
moved
Press
over
the
one of the
press the
blocks.
space bar to break up your movement, please.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Oh my goodness.
This is good. This is riveting.
What
for
an
listeners.
amateur.
As we ridicule the DM for blocking out the movement wrong.
The first movement's
Yeah.
10 feet.
What you guys aren't seeing
first
is
one?
that,
No, first is 5.
So that's
yeah,
5.
5.
But you've made Yeah, so 5,
Okay.
10,
10.
15.
20.
Okay, but that's not what you drew the
25.
first
Oh,
That's not what you
sorry.
drew.
It wasn't what I drew. I fixed it. The thing is, I didn't let go, so it's canceling everything out. Like I did it in my head.
Yeah.
Okay.
I trusted you, Adam.
Yeah, yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you
I
for
trusted
trusting
you.
I
Thank
did
you for
not.
Treat me
trusting
well this combat.
Look, it worked out.
I trusted you. Don't hit me.
he moves his board certified 25 feet of movement. just as
Union mandated 25.
just as
foot.
Paizo intended.
Yeah, you're on. You're on defense, right? That was your
Yeah,
already
yeah. So
action.
my
Yeah.
shield is raised.
And he fucking licks his lips and he's gonna swing on you, Ryan.
Okay.
He feels bad though because you didn't call him out.
Yeah, that's true. Nico, you know what these remind me of? The Darkest Dungeon 2, the Tangled guys
First attack.
Oh God.
with the what is it called? The atrophic cut or
24 to hit.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
keep whacking you. Oh man,
That hits.
even if you weren't frightened. That's
Okay. 14 points of slashing damage,
Oh my god.
and I'm gonna need you to give me a Fortitude saving throw.
Okay. Fortitude save.
And you see, it looks like this creature gets empowered from hitting you.
Oh.
Because he was. Are you? You're not
'Cause
frightened
he's
anymore.
draining, right?
Draining your
Fortitude
soul.
19.
19. That is a success.
Yes.
Good job.
He gets empowered. Does he get empowered regardless, or only if he's?
It's regardless, and there's more shit that could go
I'm
wrong.
sorry, that did
Okay.
14 damage?
Yes, 14 points of damage.
That's a significant hit.
These guys
Yes.
might be dicey.
And then he's gonna swing again. What's okay? Map 27 to hit.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that hits.
Another 14 points of damage, and give me a Fortitude saving
Jesus.
throw. I'm rolling very well here, I will say.
Yeah.
Another 19.
Another 19.
Okay, that is a success.
Does he get empowered on every hit, or is it just? I don't like that. That's not good.
I'm already down to 24 hit points.
I got you. Don't worry.
Yeah,
That's all I
field
can do.
medic.
Field medic on the way.
I don't know. I'm gonna look that up in the background. Next up is Mathis's turn.
Oh, is that a response to my question?
Yeah.
He's not sure if it's
Not my
stacks.
voice, but.
Yeah.
All right. Well, right off the rip, I'm gonna do some battle medicine on Ilrune,
Thank you.
and I'm just gonna do
Reduce your frightened, by
15.
the way. Oh no, your turn. Didn't pass.
Yeah, my turn. I'm last in
I'm
initiative.
done.
I've been rolling like shit this turn.
Yeah, I know
Do I
that
want to
feeling.
target the 20? I'm gonna do the 20 because that'd be huge.
That'd be a juicer.
That'd be a juicer. All right, here we go. Here we go. Brother, I wouldn't have even gotten it if I went for the 15.
Oh wow.
14. is
Okay.
what it came
It doesn't get juiced up.
Okay.
Just once.
On the second, only one.
That is
out.
unfortunate.
Well, I'm
Okay.
sorry, brother.
It's okay.
Next up, I'll try to help on the offensive by firing a purifying icicle at the zombie in front of Ilrune.
They're whites.
Yeah,
At
that
the
Karn
white.
whites.
At the white in
Erm.
front of Ilroon. It's just an attack roll.
You know what? I think the no cost for alarm was absolutely worth it.
I think
Yes,
so.
it is.
Yeah.
Not
It
that
feels
die.
it
Not
feels like a
that
lot
die.
for 3 like not it doesn't feel like fantastic for 3
19?
actions.
19
think if you crit, that would
will miss.
That sucks.
19 miss?
Yeah.
That sucks.
Oh no.
Oh no.
This might be a runaway fight.
Mathis, is that your turn?
That's it. That's all I got.
Iggsy, you're up.
Oh,
See
that
if we
was-
can take one down quickly. It might not be a
What
runaway
a
fight.
waste
True.
of a spell.
Yeah. But like a 19 doesn't hit and they chunk.
They do chunk. That's the problem.
I can take like 2 more hits.
I failed my attempt at keeping Elrond in play there. Oh,
They mentioned.
boy.
Hold on. They specifically mentioned Iron Taviah.
Yeah.
They did.
So this would be potentially answer the question to my lead of Iron Taviah, which would mean I could devise for free.
They might also just know of her in the forest.
That means they could help me find her.
True.
We probably should have just asked them where they were.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess.
I feel like we
These
should've
are free
conversed a little bit
devices.
more.
Let's go. The trees did not know anything about her,
if
but they mentioned it, so I think they might be able to answer
the
the
trees
question.
did.
Are you kidding me?
I don't actually.
But
don't
I
know.
wouldn't know that.
You wouldn't know that.
Yeah.
Uh,
But I think these guys can help me solve my.
Yeah. Okay. I'll
Thing.
allow it.
So I get free devices against them.
Interesting.
Well, we're just not going to use that one. That's
What'd
a,
you roll?
That's a 2 on the dice.
Okay, we got to change something this combat. This ain't gonna work out.
So I was
for us.
dividing against the one in front of Ilroon, which obviously I'm not going to cash
We're
in.
gonna get a party wipe. on an
How
optional
far
encounter.
away are these guys? I'm guessing they're not going to drop down because they'll take fall damage. And then
Yeah,
go
they're
prone.
not.
They gotta have some sort of range then if they're just. staying
So
up
here's
there.
what I'll do: is I will step.
Well, one of them hasn't gone yet. The other one was singing.
Mhm.
Yeah, one of them has an AK as well. Don't forget.
Yeah, don't forget about the fucking AK.
I'm gonna step here.
Yo, be careful about the
Okay.
door.
I'm not gonna get too close to the door. This is as close as I'm gonna get. I just need to be within 20 feet.
That's fair.
So I will step up to here. Second action, I will. This is something I actually haven't been doing, which I can do. Is I'll draw one of my versatile vials. I'm not gonna make something out of it. I'm just gonna draw it. And then for my third action, I'm gonna throw it like a bomb.
Cool.
Okay.
So we'll see if that.
Cool.
Hopefully that hits.
Cool.
Which one are you throwing it at?
The one directly to the east of me, and I'm
The
probably gonna
singing
miss,
one.
Unfortunately,
The
the one that
singing
was
one, okay.
singing.
The one who does the.
Unfortunately, it's probably gonna miss. It's like I get a +1 to hit.
More than
I'm
19?
frightened, so 15 to hit.
That'll
unfortunately.
miss.
But it'll still take splash damage,
Hmm.
and that will be 2 splash acid
Okay.
Oh, they got weakness 25 to acid.
yeah.
or immunity or resistance.
No, it takes the damage.
And that'll be my turn.
I think splash damage. It only doesn't do splash damage if it's a fumble, right?
It has to be critical fail, yeah.
Yeah.
So it'll
Chip-
still take a splash.
Chipping
Cool.
away.
Karen,
I'm frightened.
chipping away.
I didn't devise.
That's
right,
fine.
so-
But you're not frightened anymore.
The
Yep,
next Karen
Frightened's gone.
White. 5, 10, 15, 20. He steps down. Everyone okay with that movement?
Yeah, yeah.
hold on, we're getting a real time replay on it. It looks good. Passes the board.
Then he's gonna. They had his longsword out, so they all had their weapons drawn.
Yeah.
He's gonna swing on you twice, Ilroon.
More.
Okay.
His knee is literally the tangle. They go. They just swing. on
Oh,
you.
that was a bad roll. 22 to hit.
Miss. Right
That
with
is
your
a miss.
shield up.
Woo! The shield up saved him on that one.
Perfect
Yeah.
placement.
Last
for you.
attack is a 28 though.
Well, shield's not saving that one.
12 more points of damage.
Mm.
And give me that fortitude save.
Don't forget about shield block if you want to reduce. some of
19
this.
again.
Oh my god.
Okay.
He's been rolling a
Gold.
9 every time.
Oh,
Sorry,
but
that,
so
that was a
he-
20 that time. 'cause
Oh, okay.
my-
You see this one gets a little juiced up,
okay.
but yeah,
we juicing?
you don't feel. I mean, besides getting hit with a slash with a sword, you don't feel that bad.
Yeah.
Then Ilrun, you are not looking good. What do you want to do?
Guys, we don't know if they have reactive strike.
Yeah.
That's concerning.
Oh, jeez.
He can't cast harm on himself, right? Because that will provoke.
It'll provoke if they have it. I don't know if they.
I have a wand
If he-
of harm.
If he casts the one action
Oh,
version,
yeah,
I
I
think
might
it
use
still
that on
does.
You could tap him in the ass with the wand. Yeah.
No, harm has the manipulate tag,
Yeah.
so it'll provoke even if you only do the one action version. The 2 action gets concentrate. Fun fact.
I could take a 5-foot step. Oh, I might. Yeah, I'll step 5 feet away.
Okay. This one is gonna step up. I'm kidding.
Oh my god!
Strike at 4th level.
Step
oh
up
my
and
God.
strike.
I said that. I saw the look on Andrew's face for a second.
I was like, "There's no way."
Okay, so you step back.
I'm in danger.
Yeah. If they had step up and strike, I'm leaving.
And then I'm gonna 2-action harm myself.
Okay, so yeah, you step back and you feel the warmth of the negative energy.
The cold. You get what, like a flat 20 on that, right? Or like 16 something.
Flat 16 plus
flat
2d10.
16 plus.
2d10.
I rolled another one on this. But it's still 10 plus 6, so 26.
Juicer.
That's pretty dope.
Next up is gonna be the one that was singing.
Yeah, a singerino.
He is gonna walk back towards these stairs. So that's 10 feet.
Just gonna walk down the stairs.
Yeah.
Didn't want to elbow drop me?
No, he did not want to. 15, 20, 25, 30,
That would be
35.
10,
That would be wild if it
40.
sprinted and just dive.
yeah. Elbow drop.
He's gonna double move up to you,
Okay.
Iggsy, and he's gonna take one attack.
Yeah.
29 to hit.
Yeah, that
Or that's more than 29 actually. That's gonna be 33.
Oh,
That's
what
a crit.
the fuck?
Yeah, that's a crit. Yeah.
I rolled a natural
Dismantle
19.
Iggsy, quick.
Yeah, let me dismantle
Yeah,
real
I rolled
quick.
it very
Drop
well.
to the floor. I
Okay,
recommend
that's a
it.
crit.
Wow.
So that will be
This is gonna be a bad.
Guys, it's your goal. It's happening.
22 points of damage.
Ah, yes.
And please give me a fortitude saving throw.
Hold on, let me just nuke my health bar real quick.
That was a very high roll.
Yep. And then fortitude. Oh, well, I'm going to hero point that because that was a natural one.
Okay.
So, I'm not crit failing that. No, thank you. Well, I still could. We'll see.
God,
I really had to say it,
This
yeah.
has been a really fun campaign. I really enjoyed
Oh, that's
it.
so much
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
That is 25.
That is a success.
Okay.
You are good.
my god.
Better than a crit fail.
Sorry, Berline will just bring us back.
Knick Knack, you're up.
Okay.
I'm going home in the bag.
I'm gonna start by exploiting.
Okay.
Okay. That's 25 to exploit vulnerability.
That is a success.
Okay. Highest weakness? I assume none.
It doesn't have a weakness.
Okay.
Okay.
So I think you get like a specific thing for that creature, right?
I get a one, like I get a free recall knowledge on it. Is reactive strike like worthwhile to know?
Probably. Because that determines if I'm going to step or move.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's 5 feet versus 25.
Reactive strike. Do they have one?
So you know they don't have an AOO per se.
Okay.
When they're reduced to 0 hit points, they can make one final strike as a reaction.
Okay.
I fought these creatures before. I've
Oh.
played these games before.
You should have metagamed. You should have warned us.
Nope, I'm not metagaming. I also fought these at a much higher level.
I have to.
So good luck to us.
Sorry, what was the? Did we find out their lowest save?
No, John
No,
didn't
no.
ask that. He asked if they had a. Like
So
a
you can still
reaction.
visions of weakness them if you want to figure it out.
Yeah.
Might be useful here.
Okay, I can't get into flank the one
What I
that you've
want-
got.
You can with 2 movements, but is that worth it?
No, because I won't be able to attack because I
Oh,
exploited.
you exploited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
It's
generally
definitely worth getting an attack off.
Yeah. So this is what I'm thinking. This is maybe a wild maneuver. No, it's a shit maneuver. I'm not doing it actually. What I was thinking, if Ilrun was still basing them, I would have stepped up and behind them so that we would be flanking the middle guy. But I don't want to be basing 2 of them on my own. It's just not an option.
Yeah.
Right
One of us
now.
is going to have to. That's the problem.
Yeah.
We should just run.
I'm gonna try to move one of them on my turn.
Okay, I'm gonna step here and I'm gonna attack the one in front of me. This is sort of the first
Are we
guy
gonna
that
bone
attacked
shake
Ilrun.
him?
Okay.
I could
Hmm?
How do you feel
I
about a
could bone
28?
shake them.
That'll hit.
I'm doing
Both
it.
can.
Okay.
I'm doing
Oh,
it.
you also have bone shake?
I'm
Nice.
doing it.
You should have bone shook them off the pyramid.
Oh.
Yeah, that probably would have been.
I didn't. It's whatever.
I gotta remember how personal antithesis works. I haven't had to use it.
Half your level rounded down
Is
damage.
Is
yeah.
Is that it? Yeah, half my 2 plus half my level. So
Yeah. So 4 points.
4
of damage.
points. Okay, 4 points plus I rolled 15 on the dice plus 7, so 11. 26 points.
Damn.
Nice. Big hit. That's what he's known for, this guy.
To which one?
To the first one that came down the stairs.
That's
the
a
guy in
big
the
hit.
middle.
Are you do another attack?
No, I'm out of
Oh.
gas.
Okay, that was a good hit.
Yeah.
Is it a guess?
It is now that white's turn. It's gonna look at you, and
Don't look.
it's gonna start swinging.
Stop
look.
looking, stop.
I'm trying to think. All right, first swing.
Swing.
My trusty D8. 18 to hit.
Miss.
That's
Nice.
a dookie roll.
That's his biggest
Next
attack.
attack. 19 to hit.
Miss.
Nice.
So big.
Last attack
so
with its
back.
giant bonus. Another 19 to hit. Or sorry, that'll be a 20 to hit. I think it
Miss.
still misses, but
Yeah.
yeah.
So miss. Wow.
Beautiful.
So big.
Big.
So
I rolled
big.
like
We needed
shit
that.
there.
We needed
so
that.
huge.
We did need that.
Yeah.
It's like a dad when it hasn't rained in a while and it starts raining. It's like, oh, we needed
we
this.
needed that.
We needed it.
It was dry out there. We needed that.
Mathis, you're up. You see this Karen White miss 3
Freshly
times.
moistened fight. All right.
Don't ever say that ever
Freshly
again.
moistened fight.
That's the
All
name of
right,
this
all right,
episode.
all right.
That's the name of this episode
I-
for sure.
Just a freshly moistened fight.
Yeah.
I am going to use Bone Shaker
Okay.
on the white that
The one that Knick-Knack was hitting?
yeah, I want to try to finish him off.
That's
Yeah,
what
we
I
should
assumed.
focus.
You know what's a good idea?
I'm going to use the 3 action version as well.
If you move it away from him, when it dies, it can't hit him.
When it dies, it can't hit him.
Yeah, because they have like a.
Because they have a death rattle. When you
It's-
kill them, they
It's
Oh,
gonna make
yeah,
it
yeah.
save. Let's.
Yeah, we gotta see first. Okay, so I assume they have a skeleton.
They do.
20 DC 20 fortitude save.
They got high fortitude.
yeah, they probably got high for it.
15.
Yeah,
I rolled awful.
Beauty.
beautiful.
That's
So,
gonna be big damage.
That's 3d8 damage, bludgeoning damage.
3 points of
Clench
damage.
my fist, shaking its skeleton around.
and
And
where
then
you
now
throw it.
that was just a normal failure, so I can move it up to 15 feet, and it can fall prone to avoid moving. So you make that decision.
It's gonna fall prone.
It's gonna
Okay.
fall prone.
That's still ideal for us.
3d8 damage. Pretty
Four-
good
I
too.
thought you said 4
Yeah.
points of
11,
damage.
7, 18.
18
That's
points.
pretty
Wow.
18 bludgeoning.
Yeah.
I'll take that
Great.
for sure.
18, and let me just toggle prone on it.
He's
And it
toggling.
is now
He's toggling.
Chat, toggle is short for toggle.
There you
He's
go.
using slang.
You're just using slang.
There we go.
The Osine status effect.
Great spell, by the way.
It's a good
I think
spell.
That's a really good one.
It's a good spell. I love how
Petrified.
I just love the idea that I can make someone jump off a cliff. Potentially.
Uh,
They will almost always fall prone instead.
Yeah.
So he fell prone. That was
Let's say
that was
one
a
hit
3
point,
action
then he'll
spell,
give it
right?
to you.
Mhm.
That's 3 action. That's
Okay.
my full turn.
Iggsy, you're up.
Okay. We gotta start clearing, so I think I might run over and hit that one that's down.
Yeah, that makes
Or
sense.
yeah, or I might devise the one. 'Cause I have a free devise, so do
Yeah.
I use it on the one in front of me, or maybe on the downed one?
So this is also what I'm thinking. Somebody should interpose themselves between Nico and between Mathis and the one that's still standing.
Okay, but
It's
here's
not gonna be me. I lost half my health in a crit. So
here's the thing is I actually have I'm full health right now. I
Oh,
got
yeah,
that's
58.
true.
he's got a resource.
Okay.
So
He's got a resource.
He's
I got
got
a
a
resource.
Yeah.
So
one is not none.
I will devise against the prone one.
Okay.
Is what I'll do. That's an 11 on the die, so I will definitely take that. So first action, I will stride to be
There.
20
Okay.
feet.
Uh-huh.
I will stride behind it. Second action, I will cash in 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
And then that will deal. Let me grab my 3 dice I rolled.
You know, I can face one of them, not 3 though.
Yeah, 13 points of slashing damage.
Okay. Good damage.
It's still alive?
Still alive.
Wow.
Do I attack again? My might have hit's going to be kind of bad.
Yeah, but
I'm normally not a double attacker.
What else do you have on your turn?
I could parry, but their to hit is so high.
And they're gonna not hit you. They're gonna hit me.
you might as well just attack.
You don't
again.
know that.
I mean, Andrews he's in a worse state than you.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
He lost like half his.
Plus,
ish.
you're living, and they want to hit living targets.
Yeah. So should I keep moving?
Yeah, you should. You know what you should do, because I think it'll draw their attention. Race up the pyramid.
that's an awful idea.
Okay.
If I can, but I'm not gonna do it next to them. I'm gonna go like around the back.
I'm on your
Fucking
pyramid.
terrible. Yeah.
I'm on your pyramid.
I got the high ground.
Yeah.
well, I think they would be annoyed by somebody trying to go into the tomb, and that would draw their attention. I guess the entrance
Enrage
is
them.
Yeah.
at the
Also,
bottom.
once again, probably should not be me. I just lost that money.
Their weakness
think-
is
I
actually
think I
anyone
should keep
stepping
moving.
foot in the pyramid. Just kills them.
I think I should keep moving.
If
What
you
I
were
should
gonna
go with.
ask me what
Look at that.
action would enrage 5 Cairn Whites, it would be fucking around with the tomb, not walking
yeah.
around
Yeah.
the corner.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So I think for my third action, I'm going to keep moving. So 5.
Yeah.
Okay, here we
Just
go.
step away.
This is the thing. Andrew's gonna run into the tomb and get hit with a fucking falling boulder.
Yeah. Yeah.
and take 40.
First
10
action, I run up the pyramid. Second
Okay.
action, I drop my trousers. Third action, I start pissing on it.
damage. Piss on the tomb.
So for my third action, I'm gonna keep moving.
Okay.
I'm
Next,
gonna do a drive-by.
next up is
Swing. Yeah, it's just a quick little cavalry swing
it's
drive-by.
the last Cairn White that went around the pyramid the other way to get to you, Iggsy.
Mm-hmm.
First turn 5, 10, 15, 20. It's gonna walk up, so it's basing all 3 of you guys,
Get away, get away, get away.
and it's gonna hit. It's gonna hit Ilrune.
Okay.
Do they know he's a living, quote unquote?
I would say no, but they're both skeletons.
Very
Yeah,
obvious.
that's
very
a-
obvious.
It's pretty obvious you guys are not.
I mean, I
alive.
passed all my fortitude
And-
checks, so they wouldn't
Yeah.
know
And
that I'm.
he looks living, right? Like,
That's true.
yeah,
yeah.
I look like a little gaunt, but like mostly like I'm
Looks
a
like you
little
might need a
sick.
sick day.
Yeah.
So he walks up 20 feet to base you guys, and then first longsword attack. I rolled natural 20.
Oh boy. Here we go. This is what just happened to me. Well, not natural 20, but I did get crit.
What type of damage?
This
What's
is
wrong with his dice right now?
I don't know.
piercing.
I missed the old
Piercing.
Adam.
I'm fatigued.
The sword's piercing?
It says it means versatile. I would say they're slashing.
Yeah. What are
Yeah.
they? Yeah. What do they do?
I'm gonna say they're slashing with it. So what's the
Okay.
slashing?
Hopefully
one?
slashing is not worse than fatigued.
Slashing is 1d8 persistent bleed damage.
That's pretty bad.
Crit,
You know what,
crit
Ryan?
effect.
Since we didn't know, I'll let you pick which one.
He didn't specify. Yeah. Would you rather be fatigued or bleeding?
I didn't specify. I'll let
Take
you
your pick.
I've
What
got
does
a coin.
fatigue do?
You're just gonna flip a coin.
I've got a coin. Heads is piercing. Tails is slashing.
Okay.
Well,
You got to be able to read that after
you know what?
flip it,
There's
though.
one,
I should have
one
caught
side
that
is
instead of letting it fall.
He
on
didn't
the
catch
table.
it, and he knocked over a bunch of his stuff. and trying to reach for it.
that was the
He
side. that
flung
was
it to
like,
the
oh,
middle of the table.
Oh, we're in
That
this
is-
right now.
That is heads, so I'm fatigued.
Okay.
Okay.
For how
Yeah.
long?
I'm fatigued.
Okay.
Oh, yikes.
And the good news is I rolled
Permanently?
shit damage.
Till he rests.
So that's gonna
Till he
be
rests.
16 points of damage.
Why would you not pick the persistent bleed damage?
That's gonna keep going though. That could kill him.
Yeah.
Fatigue won't
Yeah.
outright kill him.
I guess.
Bleed can.
And he doesn't get more juiced up. Give me a fortitude save, Ryan.
Yeah, let's just make the situation worse.
I'm,
now you're drained and fatigued.
to
Oh
shit,
my
I grabbed the
God.
hard to read dice.
Stop grabbing those.
Okay, sorry. That is a
I'm gonna take 'em away from-
17.
That is a fail.
I'm gonna take your dice away.
So
Wow.
you
The luck ran
are
out.
now drained 1.
Yeah.
Oh,
the luck has run out.
Frick. Damn, I just got tree condition, but that only does clumsy, enfeebled, and sickened. I can heal. I
Ah.
can't do fatigue.
I'm
Those
gonna
are still pretty good.
I'm
still
gonna
pretty
roll its
good,
last
but-
attack now.
Drained 1 and
14, which will miss.
yes.
These guys hit like a truck, man.
Wow, that is
Ilrune, you're up.
brutal.
Mm,
Do you have any AoE?
If they don't,
AoE harm.
AoE harm. I have.
Do you have
Bless,
selective
Bone
channeling or no?
Shaker. No, I don't have selective channeling, so I would
so
heal
this
them.
would heal them, yeah.
I can do Carry On Mire, which would cause them to make a reflex save or fall prone, so you guys could run away.
No, because like it would be good if we can kill this guy while he's prone.
What did we find out their worst save or no? We haven't yet.
I could just Bone Shaker him.
No, you haven't.
No.
No, we haven't.
I already
I
did my
can-
recall.
Well, the good thing
so-
about Bone Shaker is it forces them to move or go prone and
Yeah.
does damage.
yeah,
a lot of damage if you do the 3.
If you target the guy in the middle or something, and then I can probably finish off the guy that's on the
I mean,
floor
you might-
before he goes.
You might
Yeah.
not need to do the 3-turn action if you have something else. you can
I
do.
Cause you
was
have
just
a-
gonna do the 2 and move.
Yeah,
Mhm.
the 2 won't force one to fall prone, but you'll still.
Does
do
the
3.
2
I would
action
just-
not move?
It doesn't
No.
do any movement, but it does
Oh.
3d8 bludgeoning still.
Okay.
So if you
yeah.
can do something else,
The
with one of
movement
your
is the
actions-
nice part because it knocks.
Well,
them
yeah, it
prone.
forces them prone, which is nice.
Or it moves them.
Mm,
I think.
Players buffering.
Players buffering.
Yeah.
spell list? Reading,
I might
studying.
just run in Bone Shaker.
Yeah.
The other
Yeah.
option
Flens
is Flens, but it's only a level. I only have it in a level 1 slot. It would just become enfeebled for 1 minute. 1 minute if I crit.
Oh,
Or sorry, if it crit. Yeah, if I
that's
crit.
not gonna happen.
No.
Yeah, I would say Bone Shaker. Run.
Yes.
It's not a big deal. No, I just realized I had 2 Karen Whites swapped with who was going at each turn. It doesn't
Oh.
really matter though.
Doesn't
Like
matter.
we'll just
We've made enough mistakes. You get a couple.
For a hero point.
No, I don't.
For a hero point.
I don't really think it matters. That
Whatever
much.
you think. For a
Listen,
hero
Adam,
point.
we're
Yeah.
gonna turn around, and if one of these whites is no longer on the map, but we turn back around,
It's no issue.
nothing will be.
We'll all pay 1 hero point, right?
We're gonna pretend we didn't see 3 of them.
Yeah, we only saw
We've
2.
been fighting 2 the whole time.
So it's
And-
25 feet, and then Bone Shaker.
The one in front of me.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one. I kinda
Why
wanna
we
do
should
the-
not be splitting damage?
No, I'm gonna attack. the
But
one
then
that's
again,
But that
You're
one
gonna
that's
attack the
already
down
down surely doesn't have that
Yeah.
much more hit.
no,
It's not
it can't.
3d8
It
worth.
can't be good.
He
yeah.
did like
But it's
18. I did like
3d8, I
20
could do
something.
I
and
just
then
did a
you also
drive-by.
did
It doesn't
the
look
fire.
great.
Yeah.
I could
Yeah.
either do 3 damage or I could do like 24.
three,
Yes, 24.
like 1, 2, 3 damage.
Yeah. On
yeah,
average, you're
It's
gonna
a
do
3d8. That's what he's saying.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like I could either go, and my luck so far has not been great with the dice.
Yeah, but
Hey, same.
Second level spell though on one that's on death's door.
yeah, put the damage into the guy that's healthier. I think it's gonna mean more.
You'll be able to kill the one on the
I
floor.
think
On the
so.
floor,
More
yeah.
than likely.
That saves us one.
I hope so.
I get
I
the
also hope
spell.
so.
I get 2 strikes. He's got disadvantage to his armor, right?
He's not. Yeah, he's prone right now. So
Worst case,
Is
worst
that
case, I have an
off guard?
AOE.
Off guard.
Pull out
An
a
AOE I can use
38.
after.
A 19 doesn't hit, but I imagine like a 20 or
Alright,
21
so
does.
it's
So
a-
that's-
it's gotta be close to 19.
Yeah.
DC 19 Fortitude save.
The one that's prone.
Yeah.
Or
Or no.
which the
The
one
one
that's
in front of Mathis.
Yeah, the one in front of
the one-
Mathis.
okay, the one basing him or the one
Yeah.
that's in front of
Basing
him?
him.
Both
Yeah.
of them.
Uh, 27.
Jeez. Well,
So it's
Half
not a
damage.
crit. It's not a crit success.
still half damage.
Half
though.
damage. Man, I should have just done the
The down
down guy. Yeah. So 7.
No, wait,
8,
hold on.
So 4 damage.
Oh, what's wrong?
The target takes full damage on a failure.
It succeeded.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's
sorry.
Yeah.
My mind, I was assuming it from Ryan's perspective.
4 points of damage. So
That
that
was
your
so dumb.
move, Ilrune, you moved away, then 2 action Bone
Yeah.
Shaker. Okay.
Half
From
damage at 3d8 is still good though.
Yeah,
One
but it
in
was
the
only
back.
4 damage.
from there,
But
it is
you rolled.
the non-prone one.
Should
It's
have prone one.
it's gonna step up to you, Mathis,
No.
and it's gonna take 2. It's gonna take 2 swings on you.
This is not what we planned for. It's not
First
part of the
attack.
grand design.
Ryan, please draw a fumble card.
Yeah! We're so back.
Needed it. Yeah, this
Uh,
fucking fight is getting wet.
Stop with
so
the rain
moist.
thing.
What a moist
What's
fight.
what's the fumble?
And just to compound on that verbal fumble, we'll go with rang your own bell. Until healed, it's deafened.
Well,
Does
that's
that do anything at all? for
maybe it'll mess up if it
Um,
tries to do the humming again. It might mess it up.
Yeah, if it tries
Yeah, it's
to.
gonna be all
'cause that's
pitchy and it's gonna
auditory.
yeah.
Yeah, so it brings back its sort of hit you and bonks itself on like in the ear.
and it got deleted off the map.
Yeah, sorry. That,
Yes.
I was like, oh my god, he actually took our deal.
let me just. I'm gonna toggle deafened. I don't think he has like.
Well,
like
for
a-
instance, one of my AOE's is a sonic damage, so I can't do that anymore.
Oh, so this just got worse.
Oh.
That's good.
I have another AOE.
No.
It's gonna swing again on you, Mathis. That'll be 17 to hit.
Nice.
Sorry, hang on. I just
Oh.
wanna.
Oh, he's cheating. Hold on.
I'm not cheating. It's actually a 19 to hit.
Doesn't matter.
Okay,
Doesn't
that's
change nothing.
good. Nick Knack, you're up.
Very close
Okay.
to though.
Yeah, I was very close. To
On the
I'm gonna
brink of death.
start first attack on the guy on the floor. Okay, that's 19 plus 10.
That'll be a crit.
Nice. Okay.
hell yeah.
That
he's
should
pro.
wipe him.
Start raining in here?
Stop with the moist combat.
That's gonna be 18 points.
It's dead.
Yeah, there we go.
It gets its free attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, from prone. So I'm gonna kill it, and it's gonna swing on you. Oh damn, it's a little minus, but that's okay. So 29 to hit,
Yeah, fuck you.
and that'll be 11 points of damage.
Okay. Then I'm gonna attack the guy directly in front of me again.
Okay.
Or not again, but for the first time. That's my second 19 this turn.
Nice.
Okay.
That's 24 to hit.
Hit, but not a crit.
Yeah.
Good.
Hit, but not a crit.
Okay. Damage was worse. That's 6 plus 7 is 13 plus the 4.
It doesn't get the 4.
It does.
No, because this
Oh,
is
that was a
separate
personal
It's a personal
antithesis.
antithesis, so it doesn't get the 4.
I gotta do it again.
Yeah.
So how much is it minus the 4?
Well, it's the same. 13.
Oh, 13. Okay.
Yeah. And then I will exploit vulnerability on this
For your
guy.
third, yeah.
Yeah.
You're not gonna hit it with a third. So. Hello.
Okay. Does a 27.
Ooh.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
That exploits its actual vulnerability. That's a 6.
Yeah, because you failed last time, right?
No, I didn't fail.
Oh, does it just not have a
It
weakness?
doesn't have a weakness. Yeah.
Oh.
That's why.
So I just have to
it didn't have a
reapply.
weakness.
Okay.
So you draw like another personal thing out of your bag. To
Yeah.
This one hates pepper.
Yeah. They don't have a weakness, which is pretty.
Does
nice
he get to
know.
recall?
Yeah. What'd you get again?
27.
27. Its DC goes up by 5. That is still a success. You
Nice.
can
Okay.
do another thing.
We get to learn something new. We could do maybe lowest save.
Lowest save is maybe
yeah.
the best thing to do.
Lowest save is reflex.
Good try.
Good
tripping him.
answer. Good answer.
Good answer.
Is this Family Feud? Yeah.
Good answer. It is.
I know somebody who's actually been
Top-
on Family
top
Feud.
answer.
Really?
Fun fact.
Oh.
Yeah,
Same.
I did not know that.
Yeah, he went to first year with me.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
I know a
fun
family
fact.
that went on Family Feud Canada. You know them too.
Yeah.
Mathis, you're up.
Mathis, with that beautiful knowledge about the lowest save being the reflex.
Shoots a
Okay.
fireball.
2 things. Yeah. With that knowledge, I'm going to turn around, sprint away.
Okay.
Disengage, full action movement.
Mhm.
I'm going to bone spray them.
Oh.
Okay.
I know you
So-
guys are fucked up, but the fact that I'm left here alone feels kind of fucked up.
I'm gonna be
I'm
doing my
here with you.
drive-bys. Don't worry.
I'm here with you, don't worry. So 15-foot cone will get both of them, not us.
Nice.
Okay, what's the DC?
It is a DC 20 reflex.
Top one got a 14,
Love
Nice.
that.
and the bottom one got a 21.
Ah, gross. Okay. Wow, I've never had to roll a D10 yet, I don't think.
Good bone spray though.
2D10. You know, my rolls have been okay. 8.
All right, so this one takes 8, and the bottom
And
one
then
takes
also
4.
it's one persistent bleed damage. But
Oh yeah.
They're undead.
I'm not done. I'm not done my
I
turn.
didn't say you were done.
I'm also going to use shield on myself.
Oh, you're
Okay.
staying.
I'm staying.
He's
You do.
staying.
You do have a ton of health.
I
so-
appreciate
I have a
it.
ton of health,
Yeah.
and I need to take some of this.
Yeah.
from them.
Okay.
So
Mhm.
what is? Yeah. So I'll just have 21 AC now.
Mhm.
Iggsy, you're up.
Okay. Gonna devise against the one that's in the middle of everything.
Okay.
I didn't think that was confusing. You gave me like a confused face. You know what I'm talking
They're kind
about.
of both in the middle, but no, I
Okay, that's another 11 on the die, so that'll hit.
Yeah.
So I will stride up into flanking,
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
and I will strike the one and cash in my 22.
I'll hit.
Okay. So that'll be some damage. Oh, that is good damage. That's 14 slashing.
Okay.
And then, how are you doing? You're doing. Should I keep my hit and run tactics?
I'm
They're working.
okay. I'm okay. If he hits me 3 times, I'm dead. But
They're gonna prefer me no matter what because I'm living.
yeah.
So I should back up.
Yeah, you should back up, but maybe make yourself. Well, yeah, I was gonna say maybe make yourself a tasty target, so he might be lured, but he's not gonna be lured.
Well, you don't know that. I'm gonna stride 25 feet away afterwards,
Okay.
and that'll be my turn. My hit and run tactic.
What a tactic.
I gotta make them waste time
Alright.
to get to me. That's the thing.
Great
Next up is the Cairn White that is basing both of you. I think it's gonna hit you, Knick-Knack.
Yeah, that's fair.
So it's gonna start swinging.
It won't suck your life though. So this is
Yeah.
First attack.
Yeah, I'm unsuckable.
That's gonna be a 31 to hit.
Oh, that's a crit.
That's a crit.
Are you gonna
That'll
cl-
be.
It's been 10 minutes. Are you gonna collapse?
I'm thinking about it.
Does he have to say before I tell him the damage?
Yeah.
Collapse.
Hold on.
Because now the future attacks are gonna be against you prone.
You gotta collapse.
Yeah, because
But I mean, you're avoiding a crit, so.
There's
Think
quite a
about
few
it.
turns before this one right in front of you goes again.
but he has
The other
2
one's-
more attacks on this turn.
Oh.
You got 2 more attacks on this turn, but you're gonna be eating a crit if you let it go through.
Yeah,
You go down. What did you just take normal damage?
I'll take it.
Yeah, he'll
I'm-
take
I'm
normal
gonna
damage.
collapse. I'm gonna
You're collapsing. Okay, it would have been 28 points of damage.
Jeez.
So
Oh,
14
wow.
because you
Yeah.
collapsed.
Good
Yeah.
lord.
And
It was the right move.
No, would it? I think it would hit Mathis for its next attacks. Because it, like, I'm going to say, like, it
It's up to you.
thinks you're
Thinks
down.
it thinks it killed it.
Yeah. So Mathis, it
It's
looks
like,
at you.
wow, that was
Yeah,
easy.
I love this ability. This ability is the best.
Mathis.
The white's like, wow, I hit that.
I want to
through.
hear a
will
20.
be, 24 to hit.
That's not what I want to hear.
That will be 12 points of damage.
You shielded, right?
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna use the hardness on the shield, so that's.
You're gonna react.
You
yeah.
said that was 12 points of damage.
Yeah.
So just 7.
I rolled a natural 20 for the last attack.
Oh my god! I just saw Adam looking at me like a lost puppy. What's the total?
He's rolled 3
not an
crits.
attack.
Total natural 20, 26.
Okay, so yeah, still crit.
Yeah, he's rolled like 3 crits.
I know.
Yeah.
That guy's trying to kill us.
Slashing or piercing?
Slashing this time.
Okay. Crit effect. The target's armor check penalty doubles until the armor is repaired.
That's fine.
That's
DC 15.
okay. So you don't really care about that. You can fix that later. But the
That's
damage.
pointless. Yeah.
Um.
Are you even wearing armor with a check penalty?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
He's
I
wearing
have
light.
studded leather.
Oh yeah, it does have a check penalty.
It has
-1.
-1
So it's a -2. Oh no.
to my AC.
No, to your athletics and
Oh,
yeah,
Oh.
yeah. Who cares?
So if you're about to go for a
I
swim,
haven't made a single athletics check this whole campaign so far.
24 points of damage.
Oh,
24
that's
points of damage.
that's
that
the
one I
problem.
feel.
Yeah.
I do feel that one.
That's the issue.
Then Ilrune, you're up.
If I step off the map, I can.
You coward!
So you
Well,
can
no,
step
no,
off. We just gotta keep a mental note of like.
yeah,
how far
I'm
you
just
are.
saying I could.
I
do
never
a-
leave the battle
I could do it. Oh no, I wouldn't be able to do a 3-action like burst heal if I step off the map.
'Cause
Because you'd have to move. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you'd also heal. Oh, and I guess you want to
That's
step.
why
Yeah.
I would step off the map is to get all like everybody but the
white-
character- the whites.
Yeah.
Need that selective channeling.
Yeah. Level 6. I could 2-action heal.
These dice are hot today.
You are a
They
cleric,
are.
so definitely not a bad turn to 2-action heal an ally.
But I only have 1 heal spell left, or unless
got
I
the armor.
manifest my
Yeah.
armor. Manifest like my armor power.
Yeah. What other spells do you have?
Needle darts.
Well, I mean second level spells.
second level spell.
Because you're using your divine font here.
I can Bone Shaker again, Carry on Mire, Clear Mind, first rank, Bless, Blunts, and Runic Weapon.
Okay.
So this is the one we've been hitting. That's in front of Knick-Knack. Is that the one we've been hitting?
Yeah.
Is the one in front? I might just 3-action Bone Shaker that,
Force it prone.
force it prone, or
It's not a
push
bad
it
idea.
away.
Yeah.
Okay.
If it fails, it's worth it.
Yeah.
You don't have fortitude save or reflex save spells, do you? That's
I
the
have
weakest.
Carry on Mire, but that affects everything in a 15-foot burst for up to a minute.
Oh, okay.
All right. So you're bone shaking it.
What's the range on it? Can you just cast past our boys?
I think I can, but it doesn't do damage. It just they have to succeed a reflex save or fall prone.
That's still good.
I
Reflex
think
is their worst save.
honestly, if you could make them
The
both,
crowd control is good, and it lasts a minute. Do they have to keep rolling the save? Might be able to keep them down.
If I keep sustaining it. Yeah, you know what? I'll do that. Actually, I just realized because I'm a prepared caster, I can't cast Bone Shaker again.
Yeah, you already used it.
Yeah. Okay, so that's 15-foot burst.
Do you want to draw it on the map?
What's the range on this? I don't think there's a way this does like you.
You can get both.
Yeah, I think like there's enough range on the spell where he gets it.
Oh.
Well, what's the range on the spell? Right.
It's a 30-foot, but it's a 3-action spell too.
Oh, 30-foot range? Maybe you can't do this one.
No, I don't think you can.
Yeah, no, not without hitting our boys.
Damn.
maybe position yourself for the spell next turn, and then needle darts one of the guys.
Yeah.
That feels like
Yeah.
a solid move.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just gotta get damage on him.
We gotta keep moving.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry.
Adam is ready to roll some dice right now.
Just letting you guys know
I
that
mean, he's
you're
not even
hurt.
doing the saving throw spell anymore.
But if I,
Yeah.
Okay. I'll step
Ryan?
up here.
Whatever you do,
Yeah. I'll
you got
step-
our support.
Yeah.
I'll step up, so I'm still
If
behind
it's in the next
Knick-Knack,
5 minutes.
Yeah.
And then I will, needle darts the guy, or the white that's in front of Knick-Knack.
Roll.
Wouldn't have done it any differently.
What an awful turn. What do you do?
Probably gonna miss. That is a 17.
17
Yeah.
will miss it.
Yeah.
Zips over him.
Okay.
Then
Zips.
we're at the top of round 4. This Cairn White that hasn't been touched yet is in front of you, Mathis. It looks at you and it brings its sword up for 3 attacks. We'll see if those hit next week.
Oh.